An incredibly emotional moment that highlights just how dire the situation is in Ukraine. Nataliya Ableyeva crossed the border from Ukraine into Hungary Saturday, entrusted with some very precious cargo, a stranger's children. Waiting at the border crossing on the Ukrainian side, she met a desperate 38-year-old man from her hometown who was with his young son and daughter. Border guards would not let him pass, since Ukraine has banned all Ukrainian men between the ages of 18 and 60 from leaving so they can fight for their country. Nataliya says their father simply handed over the two kids to her and gave her their passports in hopes she would get them to safety. The children's Ukrainian mother was on her way from Italy to meet them, according to the father. He gave Nataliya the mother's cell phone number and said goodbye to his children, wrapped up against the cold in thick jackets and hats. Clutching a piece of paper with the mother's phone number on it and with the little boy's arms wrapped around her neck, they crossed the border. The 58-year-old had to leave her own adult children behind, one a policeman, the other a nurse. Neither could leave Ukraine under the mobilization decree. On the border's Hungarian side, they waited, sitting on a bench near a tent set up for the steady flow of refugees streaming over the border. This little boy was crying when his cell phone rang. It was his mom, approaching the border to meet her children. When Anna Semyuk arrived, she hugged her son and went to her daughter, who was lying exhausted in the back of a car, wrapped in a pink blanket. Then she thanked Nataliya. The two women embraced for several minutes and started to cry. Anna then turned to her children and told them everything will be okay and that they'll be home in a couple of weeks. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Stephanie Officer.